Why did God allow sin to enter into a perfect world? Why do you think Adam sinned?
Adam sinned because he chose to sin. It was not an accident. The Bible is clear. Eve was deceived. Adam was not. 1 Timothy chapter 2, excuse me, 13 and 14. Now, sin was allowed because the angels had to understand how God functions. Go to 1 Peter chapter 1. Let's read verses 11 and 12. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. This will tell us that the Old Testament prophets, while they were writing, did not fully understand what they were writing. But they had to be told they were writing for another generation. So we'll go to 1 Peter chapter 1. We'll read verses 11 and 12. Read very, very carefully. Do you have that? 1 Peter 1, 11 and 12. Searching what or what manner of time the Spirit of Christ which was in them did signify, when it testified beforehand the suffering of Christ and the glory that should follow. Now verse 12. Unto whom it was revealed that not unto themselves but unto us they did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel unto you. Finish that verse. With the Holy Ghost come down from heaven, come on, which things the angels desire to look into, which is the gospel. The angels do not understand everything. Now, compared to us, their minds are like encyclopedias, don't misunderstand me, but they don't understand everything. And so when Lucifer fell and the Lord threw him out, they did not understand whether or not he was justly treated. As a matter of fact, Ellen White writes in Bible Commentary, Volume 5, page 1149, paragraph 10, it was only when they saw what Satan did to Christ on the cross that the last strings of sympathy with Satan were cut. Imagine this. For 4,000 years and more, there were angels in heaven who felt Lucifer had been unfairly treated. God had to allow sin. That's the reason why God allowed Cain to live, that the universe may see what happens as sin proceeds and progresses. It's a painful thing for God because he hates sin. Hebrews 1 verse 9, thou hast loved righteousness and hated iniquity, and the things we hate we try to avoid. God cannot avoid sin. That's why when all the wicked are finally destroyed, including Satan, but before he is destroyed, every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall finally confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. That has to happen. And for that to happen, sin has to be seen for what it really is, so that those of us who are saved, having seen what sin does, we will choose to live in a world where sin will never return again. So God had to let it happen and proceed, yes. And God always knows best. That's why to please God, you must interact with him by faith. Because he's God, we're not. And there's so much. It's like children and parents. Children do not understand why the father or the mother said no. The parent understands, the child doesn't.